Hello, everyone. It is your buddy, your fella, your pal, Kuro here, and I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day today, alright? If this video comes out when I planned for it to, it should be Halloween right now, so, I don't know, boo or something. Let me know what you guys are going to be dressing up for as Halloween if you are. Me, personally, I decided I was going to dress as a Nightblade main this year, so, yeah, I know, it's terrifying. Anyway, topic today, guys, is something I've been wanting to talk about for a good little while now, and that is optimization when it comes to PvP builds in the ESO, and whether or not it is as important as lots of people may want to lead you to believe. Now, I know that sounds like a super easy question to answer.
Well, obviously, Kuro, if the build isn't optimized, how do you plan on tanking 36 people at once and killing them all in one single bomb? Yeah, okay, Magcro, relax. But in actuality, it's a little more complex with a few shades of gray that I just kind of want to touch on for some of you guys because, you know, a lot of other PvP creators just don't, and I want to, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'd like to start by saying, yes, of course, this is an RPG, so the better your stats are, the better you are going to do by default in just about every single situation, and that is a fact. The better your gear is, the better your set choices, the better your skills, the better you are going to do. But does that mean that everyone is going to enjoy playing the most optimal setup available? Some people enjoy hopping on whatever is the most broken meta thing during a given patch and just face rolling everybody, but some other people would just rather do their own thing, and, you know, because they enjoy it, including myself. I am a very firm believer in having fun and playing the way that you want to, and anyone who watches my channel knows that I don't typically post the same kind of stuff that other people post, you know? So, I mean, from sword and board, double sword and board mag DK, to ranged magplar, to sword and board, front bar, stam DK with no dizzy swing, I like to mix it up. Unfortunately, when you do things that are out of the ordinary, or big finger quotes here, off meta with your build, you are going to very quickly attract some negative attention to yourself, and people are going to want to tell you that what you are doing is wrong, what they are doing is better, and they're going to tell you the right way to do it. To put it simply, fuck those people, okay? Because those people are wrong for telling you what to do. This is ESO in 2021. Any possible playstyle you can think of can work, but does that mean that it automatically will work? Does it mean that it's going to be better than what is currently meta, or that you are going to do better as a player on this unique, you know, more you setup? No, it doesn't, at least not automatically, not all the time. Now let's take a look at my most recent Stamina Templar build, where I'm using sword and board as my front bar, you know, just for an example. To me, this build has been some of the most fun that I've had on Stamplar in a very long time, but to some people who have seen it, it just looks confusing or fucking terrible. I've had some people bash the set choices, the bar layout, my race, literally every single thing about this build some people have shit on. But I've also had people tell me that they thought it's great, they think it fits their playstyle and their aesthetics and just the things they enjoy really well. At the end of the day though, I personally enjoy the setup. I like playing it. I am comfortable playing it. And you can see from my clips and from the footage that I've got on the build that it is perfectly capable of handling outnumbered PvP scenarios. And most importantly, the number one most important thing is that it meshes well with my personal playstyle, which is by far the number one most important thing you could possibly have when it comes to making a build. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to anyone saying that my Stamina Templar build is the best Stamina Templar build around, because it's not, okay? It's not going to do as much absolute raw damage as a proper two-handed front bar with a sharpened maul, you know, just tearing things apart. It doesn't have a gap closer because I refuse to use toppling charge on my Stamplar, which a majority of Stamplar mains are going to tell you is the best possible stun to use on the class. But what does my build offer? It does have strengths that some of those other builds don't have. I have the ability to be offensive and defensive on the same bar very efficiently, quickly swapping between both on one bar, no bar swaps, everything's right there but when I need it, as well as I can stay on offense much longer than some other builds because I'm just naturally tankier on my offensive bar due to the way my skills are set up, the way I'm using a sword and board as my front bar, and some other choices like that.
So yeah, there's always a give, there's always a take, there's ups and there's downs to literally every build, and it just comes to finding how it fits in with your playstyle and what you are comfortable with. And that's where the crucial point needs to be made, the primary topic of this video. Yes, you can and you should play the way you enjoy and the way you feel comfortable with. However, at the same time, yes, you should be optimizing your build. There is a very fine balance between fun and optimization that all players should strive for when they set out to create a new build for their character. If you run around as a sniper using Hunding's Rage for damage and Seducer because you like the way it makes your stealth cost less, you're not gonna have a good time, okay? But people do. They fucking do. They do this stupid stuff all the time because they don't want to go and research sets. They don't want to research skills. They don't want to read the champion points. They don't want to look at all the other factors that play into creating a build, which really determine whether or not it will succeed at the end. Can you make a weird off-meta build do well? Yes, absolutely. But will it do well if you do not cater the sets, the skills, the consumables, the mundus, the CP, every other little factor to the specific playstyle that you are trying to achieve? No, and if you don't do those things, it is doomed for failure. So what I'm getting at is this. This game is already fucked up. This game is already broken in so many different ways. It's ridiculous. That's why, in my opinion, PvP should be about having fun. If you find running around on a stamina necro in tank sets, dizzy swinging people non-stop fun, do it. If you find running around on an Inferno Staff front bar hybrid Stamsork creature thing to be what scratches the itch for you, then good, do it. But make sure that you curate your build to the point that it can support that choice, and understand that most optimized builds, you know, finger quotes optimized, you know, the meta setups, are probably still going to outperform you on basic RPG logic alone pretty frequently. But you know what? That's okay. As long as you make your build for you, and you learn to squeeze every little bit of performance out of your build and your playstyle, you'll find yourself not just doing better than a majority of players in PvP, but you'll also find yourself having more fun than most players in PvP, and that is what really matters, okay? Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say on this topic, so I'm just going to go ahead and head out of here. I hope that I gave you guys some things to think about. I hope if there's anyone here that was feeling a certain way about a build, maybe this helped give you some perspective. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go. But first, quick shout out to all of my beautiful patrons over at Patreon, because honestly, you guys are the realest MVPs out here, and I appreciate the shit out of you because you guys help make doing this YouTube thing a possibility for me, and it's awesome, and I'm so deeply thankful. If you guys would like to support me the same way they do, I have a Patreon link down in the description and the pinned comment. Don't forget to follow me here on YouTube, as well as on Twitch, and join my friggin' Discord, because we're about to hit 1,000 people pretty soon. We're not quite there, we're like 3/4 of the way there, but it's pretty exciting if you ask me, and I may do some kind of giveaway if we actually hit it. But anyway, that's it, no more plugs. I love you guys. Kuro out. Mwah.
I could follow you all like that you wanted.